Sophie.
Not a problem.
That'll be not a problem. And there's folks coming back in as well. You're with Rob Ellen and Sophie. What? Bonadia. Why can't I remember that? And I've been using it all day.
I don't know.
I'm just going to say Bonacia. I can't do that. And we've had our technical problems, but thanks for rejoining us. I'm going to see if I can find Lazarus and particularly Matt, who's only had one song. There's Laz on the phone. Excuse me.
Do you want me to play something in between?
Well, let's just speak to Laz. Laz, thanks for that. I've gone live again, so I'm not sure if that link will work again. But if it does, then Sophie is going to sing us a song now. Anyway, what's the song you fancy?
I'll just watch as
Yeah.
Live.
Live.
I'll talk to you later.
Thank you. That was super. Thanks.
I will play. I'll play the wheel, seeing as it's Beltane, and we were just talking about it with Michael Wadada. So yeah.
And I'll see if I can find Matt.
You do that. I'll do this.
Thanks, guys. Thanks again. We're with Sophie Bonadia.
So yeah, there you go. So yeah,
it's easy when you don't think about it.
That's what it is, isn't it? Yeah, I'm Sophie Bonadia, and if you've been enjoying this evening and you want to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, you can find me there, Sophie Bonadia, and also as well on my website, where you can sign up to my mailing list. And my album that I've been talking about, my debut album, which is called The Understanding, really kind of touching on this idea of Dhamma, the wheel of life, the understanding of life. Then you can sign up there and get all the news about my new releases. The next one hopefully happening in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, this next song is called The Wheel and is perfect for Beltane, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I've got questions on my mind. Your mind is on the answers. Looking for signs I can't possibly see. And I know it ain't your fault. All this asking ain't helping. To the mind that just longs to be free. And the wheel keeps on turning. You don't have your hand. I use a finger, you're pointing. Draw a line in the sand. And feels like I'm living with the problems at hand. Still it feels like I'm living just to prove that I can. Oh, oh Lord, I can. And all this will pass. And all this will pass again. Now with head and with hearts, and indeed with the mind's eye, we can take a deep breath and go down to the dark side. And the beast can be tamed. Don't be afraid to hold the night high. Let the deepest of wounds shine bright, like my horizon night skies. Then open your eyes, and all this will pass, and all this will pass. And if you wanna fight the dark light that lives inside of you, and if you wanna fight the dark night as only you can do, and if you wanna fight the dark light that lives inside of you, then you must learn to turn the wheel in you. And all this will pass, and all this will pass, and all this will pass. Thank you. That was the wheel, especially for Beltane.
I think we can applaud that. Thank you very much, Sophie.
Thank you.
We're in Sophie's garden. It is iMTV, and we are testing out the possibility of having more than one artist at a time. More in the window. Sadly, we've lost Matt Morrow. So apologies for that. And poor Matt only got one song, but we know we can get them. So at some point, we will do a show dedicated to Matt Morrow and Kirsty. Maybe you can get Kirsty back together. That'd be a nice thing to do. Just logged that in the brain. So the band and yourself and the album, hopefully September.
Yeah.
And there might be chance of launch gigs, an actual physical launch gig, and some gigs.
Oh, I really hope so. I really hope so. And I think it would just be so nice, to be able to have the artists that are supporting me in my band, to actually have a platform for them to perform first their own music as well, and open that up to people that are followers of mine, to just see how amazing these artists are in their own right.
That's what your nights are all like, though, eh?
I know. I can't help it.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
No, it's perfect. It's lovely.
Good karma.
And it's culminated in the album. What's the album going to be called?
So it's called The Understanding.
The Understanding.
Yeah, and it's it comes from a place of, I guess, spending teenage years, 20s, just thinking, what is this all about? I don't understand anything. And then just that moment where it all kind of clicks. And I think for me, it was when I discovered meditation, the teachings of the Buddha. I follow many different teachers and gurus, and
I follow some of what your output in that direction as well. And we've got
a crystal grid here to support us. I'm a spiritual practitioner myself.
I think that it's probably interfered with the technology more than it.
Probably.
I'm sorry. They won't hear it. They won't. But I might be worse without them.
I might be. Well, Quartz gets our watches going, so it should be doing something for the laptop. I hope so.
So your spiritual teachings, and you have some groups and things. That
I run a. It's so ancient. We've been doing this for forever, but women's circles coming together to make magic. I mean, when you think of in the womb of a woman, all creation comes. Indeed. Yeah. So, particularly when women gather and from a good place, miracles abound, and that's what it's all about. And I think that's what the understanding was for me. It's not all about inwards. It's about what can you give out to other people, and life just keeps rewarding you. The right people turn up at the right time. You're in my driveway.
Have you noticed that?
Exactly. There are angels everywhere, and once you can come into alignment without seeing life is against you, which I know is really hard, particularly with what's going on in the world, but when you can start to see the gifts within it, it's magical.
It is. And if you're open to that, and I'm pointing at Laz, there's an angel and a guide on my path. He was the first person that I landed with when we got to Texas.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, have you met this? Have you seen that? Oh, this fella just walked through the door. This, and my word, you're doing that. I can do this for you. It's just
The universe has a lot of moving parts, but when you meet the right people, you think, wow, thanks. I couldn't have known this is where it's going to get me, but it all makes sense.
Yeah, well, you two have just connected, so next time he's here,
I'm so excited already because we were just saying how awesome your music was. You couldn't, it was just absolutely fantastic.
You know Gally? Do you know Gally?
Yeah, it was great. Really enjoyed it.
Shame we lost Matt, but we'll get another song from Laz before we're done. But I think what we'll do is concentrate. Seeing you got the guitar and the fire is at a handleable proportion.
I know. Thank goodness.
That
was insane.
Your hair.
If this had been Dolly Parton around this fire, we would not have made it through. Health and safety would be having a field day right now. They were like the amount of hairspray and fire going on.
So I managed to avoid incinerating my guest.
If you could not put any wood on the fire during my song, that would be amazing.
Yeah, and if we'll try and keep the smoke at this level.
And that brief moment, it looked like I'd gone up in smoke.
Yeah. But it looked great in the camera.
It was very mystical, wasn't it? It's like, oh, very witchy, she's gone.
Before we have the song, and you're thinking about it, the circles that you are involved in, are they on the internet at the moment?
Yeah, you know, I've been holding them on Zoom, which has been amazing to open it up to a global audience, which has been amazing. But I'm so glad lockdown's over because I've been able to hold them back here.
You've been here? Yeah,
so only limited to 5 women.
Okay. So you're getting rid of the technology and just have it in
for the time being anyway. That doesn't mean that the online, because that was amazing. It's, you know, when you see the map light up with all these people in different places, and you think the distance is not.
There is good stuff going to come out of all
so many. Me personally, and that's not to disregard all the awful things that people have been through, but for me personally, I've found a lot of gifts.
Yeah.
But that's the understanding.
That's the understanding.
That's the understanding.
Yeah. Well, I'm pleased for it that your epiphany has come to the point where it is going to manifest. And something that you've been dreaming about for so long.
So long. Yeah. So it's absolutely wonderful, and it's just a blessing to be here. It's so nice to see you.
Yeah, it is nice to see you.
Yeah.
And thanks.
Thank you.
That was just over lunch. It was like, Sophie, okay, this is where I'm in. Do you want to come and do what Laz is doing? Laz is online, and I've got the wrong camera on.
Yeah.
Of course. And sorry, Laz. Because the monitor here,
don't worry,
and the artist is over here, so I couldn't see it. So we're going to get another song from Sophie, but we'll come straight back to you. Oh, Matt's here.
Yes.
Yes.
The triad is back.
We have the full quota. Let's bring Matt in. So
hello.
Right, you will go. It will become live at some point, is my experience, Matt, and we can hear you. So while we've got you, thanks for the efforts to get back again. Bring us a song. Bring us a song of magic that will bring your picture to life.
You hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear, and we can see you as well. So, and thanks to everybody that has stayed with us all the way through the broadcast. We got a song from Matt. Then we'll go to Laz for a song, and then you can finish us off.
With pleasure.
That's what we'll do.
Okay.
So we've got Matt Morrow in Glasgow. Matt, what's the song you fancy doing for us?
It's brand new, Rob. Brand new one. And it's a love song. Can you hear me? Hello? I don't know if anybody can hear me, but I love you too, Billy O'Jane.
Yeah, on you go, Matt. Thank you.
Hello, are we there again?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I lost you there, Rob.
Yeah, I muted my end so as to give you more internet. I think we're running low on internet.
Right,
so I'll mute it, and you introduce the song for me, would you?
Okay. guys. Okay, that's a brand new song called The Day You Came Home. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I choose to ignore. But God is my witness, witness to you. I choose to stay with you. We were lost in a bubble, it's in my life. Right from the start, night we first kissed, in and twist. That's when oh my heart. Since we got together, we never ever have been one night alone. Things that keep going, together we would wonder what we have done. Night I got thinking we should get married. I was nervous, nearly ill. She thought I was kidding. The whole world stopped spinning until we whispered our way. We got together, nearly never ever had been one night alone. Then winds keep blowing, together we go. The road we have no one is perfect, we all make mistakes. I'm happy most of my life. My heart will be filled I was dreaming. Hey, you became my wife. Since we got together, nearly hardly ever have been one night alone. When winds keep blowing, together we're going. Wonderful what we have done. When winds keep blowing, together we're going. Wonderful what we have done.
Matt
Hope you
Morrow,
enjoyed that.
what a trooper. Thank you, Matt.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for rejoining us, and thanks for your contribution to the harmony, as ever. Internet's a bit fluctuating, but the audience is still here, and thanks to them for maintaining that. Craig Lawrence looks like he's enjoying himself.
He's a good lad. He's a good lad. Good lad.
Shelley, Michelle, your bell. Oh no, that's Craig. Craig's saying awesome. Where is Michelle? There she is. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll get another song from Laz, who's with us in Austin, and I'm bringing him in now. And he'll probably take a bit of time to come into focus. Well, at least he is in my monitor. I don't know if he is with you. The internet is coming and going here, and I do apologize for that. Laz, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Absolutely, Rob.
Excellent.
That was awesome, Matt. Matt, I just want to say, man, I have a dear, dear friend, Tom Morrow, who lives in Kent, Ohio, And if you guys weren't twin brothers, he would definitely pass as your brother.
Is that
So
right?
that that Scottish blood, it still runs strong in the
It's
States.
strong,
man.
all right.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So we look forward to us all being in the same company in reality at some point. That'll be a night to savor, I'm sure of that. So Laz, your recording projects at the moment, are you recording? You usually are.
So I have an album that's done called Pax Americana, and it's going to be the tune I played, that last Great Dharma Bum, is the first track off that record. I don't know when I'm going to release it. I talk to folks like yourself. What's interesting, honestly, the thing that I'm kind of looking towards, I didn't plan to do this, but I have my young friends, the Corey Grinder and his wonderful Texas swing band, and they're going to come to Texas here and play. They're going to do about 10 days worth of shows in Texas, and so we're going to go into a studio for a day, and we're going to record some of my country tunes. So I may end up releasing a full band country EP actually before I end up releasing.
I want that. You're teasing me now. You're teasing me.
Right.
That's what I want to hear.
We'll see.
We
shall see.
I'll hold that thought and look forward to it as well. So just tell us. I can do this. I'll put a wee caption up that says how to go show Laz some love, and please do. It's lovely to speak to you again, Laz. Thanks for coming and bearing with us on this, and holding the show down there in the middle of all the panic and losing the feed and everything. Thanks very much, and thanks to. I
have to play my banjo. I mean, come on now.
I know.
It's the only time you do it, when the feed's down.
No, it was working. We were watching it. Yeah. But I couldn't get into
so I mean, and I'm not. This is whatever American hubris, but I have fiber internet, 5G wireless. It's all. I got like 12,000 gig of targles of upload splurging. It's kind of hard to beat that.
We probably didn't even need. It probably was beaming in from Austin by itself. It seemed to be working. And we were like, how is this working? Because it wasn't working in the studio. But it was where you were.
It sounds good.
Anyway, it was all good.
Everyone sounds good.
Excellent. Thank you. So, what song have you got in mind?
One of my favorite records. And as great as it is, I still swear the second side was better for you. We had to flip these things.
Yeah.
Second side was better than the first one. Although this is the last song on the first side.
Right. I remember those days. That fire's at a more manageable level. Well done, you.
So she woke up from where she was, lying still, saying, I gotta do something about where we're going. Step on a steam train, out of the driving rain, baby. Run from the darkness in the night. La 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 dee. La 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 dee. La dee. Sweet the sin, better taste in my mouth. I see 7 towers, but I only see one way out. You gotta cry without weeping, talk without speaking, scream without raising your voice. I took the poison from the poison stream and I floated out of here. La-la-da-la-da-dee. Oh, la-da-la-da-dee. La-da-dee. Well, she runs through streets that's painted red under black velvet clouds full of rain. She runs through the doorway and brings me white gold and pearls stolen from the sea. She's raging, and the storm blows up in her eyes. She's suffering the needle chill. She's running, stand still. Okay. I'll do one more, Rob.
Cool.
All right, little
great.
YouTube,
Thank
man.
you, lads. We'll come back to you though.
Okay, right on.
I think Matt is lagging one behind actually because we lost Matt at that time. So if we could pull Matt in, this is probably your last song, Matt. We're just looking at how things are at this end, and thanks to everybody, good audience all through the show as well. So any comments are very welcome, and the chat's back working again. Craig Lawrence, can't wait for that. And yeah, so we're getting claps and love and likes in the chat frame as well. So that's fabulous, guys. So, and hands warmed at a reasonable level now. Matt, what'd you fancy doing for us?
I'll do a wee song called Standing High, Rob. I've not played that for a while, so give it a hearing tonight. That was
And
great
how are
last
your
night.
chalices?
The chalices.
Yeah. Standing high on the mountain, looking down the world to see. The sky above, left beneath my feet. Anytime you need me, you know where I'll be. Standing high, down the road to see. Ain't always easy. Handle everything. Can't help this feeling that I gotta run away. You know I'm standing high back turn to wall. Sometimes it can crowded. Just can't stick around. There's a million places that still haven't found. I keep on walking on. Maybe someday standing high on the mountain, a place where I'll stay. Sitting high on the mountain, a place where I'll stay. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Matt. Thanks for it. That was fabulous. I love to hear your songs again. Hopefully, not too long before we do this in person, and you've got a wee button Ben out in the middle of the Highlands somewhere.
Yeah, hopefully soon. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Which is on the cards. We were talking about that earlier on. So when you get here, Laz.
Yeah.
There's a session anyway, and if you need a backing guitarist, play us a wee guitar tune, Matt. Quick, a wee burst of your finger buster. Matt's song.
Oh, dear, oh dear.
Come on now, you can do it. Come on now. Wonderful. I've missed that sound so much. Thanks to Craig Lawrence. I think he sums it all up. And yeah, new followers are us, Craig. Please do follow the Moose and invite your friends too, because as I say, the more that do, the more will view. That's the strap line, and that's where we are. Hopefully, you can tomorrow. What's on tomorrow? Don't know yet. There you go. Surprise, surprise. Monday, we're off to Inverness. We're going to have Sarah Bills in the Moose. We've got a big announcement coming. I might as well just do it now. Andy May, who is just the supreme piano player in Scotland, plays with Justin Curry. When just he was the piano player when the Commonwealth Games was on in the house band. He is launching an album with us on Monday. There'll be more information on that on Monday. He plays with the Proclaimers and Justin Curry, and when Marianne Faithfull comes to Europe, he's the pickup man. Just first phone call. So he's actually, we're going to be joining him at his grand piano for some proper piano music on Monday. Then Noel Mackay, cousin Noel, because I'm a Mackay as well. They say Mackay. You say Mackay, Laz. It isn't. It's Mackay. And it isn't potato. Nobody says potato. Nobody says potato. It is tomato. The whole thing's off.
I'm not getting involved.
No, don't get involved.
Danny Kaye says tomato.
Yeah, so we've got Noel Mackay. I think Brennan Lee might be with him as well. We're talking about that. That's on Monday. So keep an eye on things and share these videos. And thanks for coming. We've had a really nice audience. I've had a very nice time in everybody's company. So, Laz, thanks, Matt. We'll go to Laz.
Thank you.
And catch up with you just as soon as we possibly can. And I'm going to ask Sophie to sing a couple at the end.
Very nice. Thank you.
All
very
right.
much.
And Sophie, and thanks, Sophie, for being the host on this. Laz,
yeah, thank you.
What would you like to do for us now?
Well, I know you are enamored with Texas tunes and Texas songwriters. But the average American rock and roll loving kid, growing up over the last 40 years, it was enamored with everything, sort of, the British, Anyways. If Joshua Tree wasn't the perfect record, then so was. Love, I get so lost sometimes. Days pass and this emptiness fills my heart. When I want to run away, I travel in my car. Whichever way I go brings me back to the place you are. All my instincts, they return in the grand facade. So soon will burn, and without a noise, without my pride, will reach out from the inside. Oh, in your eyes, oh, the light, the heat in your eyes. Oh, I am complete in your eyes. Oh, I see the doorway to 1,000 churches in your eyes. I see the resolution of all my fruitless searches. Oh, in your eyes. Oh, in your eyes. Love, I don't like to see so much pain. There's so much wasted And this moment, it keeps slipping away. I get so tired, working so hard for our survival. I look for a time when you can keep me awake and alive. And all my instincts, they return in the grand facade. So soon will burn, and without a noise, and without my pride, I'm gonna reach out from the inside. Oh, in your eyes, oh, the light, the heat in your eyes. Oh, I am complete in your eyes. I see the doorway out of 1,000 churches in your eyes. I see the resolution in your eyes of all my fruitless searches. Oh, in your eyes, I see the light and the heat in your eyes. Oh, I am complete in your eyes. Oh, in your eyes. Love, I get so lost sometimes.
Beautiful, Laz.
Thanks, man. Peter Gabriel.
That's Lazarus Nichols. He is in Austin, Texas. And if you want to know anything about the Austin, Texas scene, talk to Laz, and you're pretty easy to find on internet. That, of course, here on Facebook, and I've put the Facebook link up. But your stuff can be downloaded
Absolutely.
on all digital platforms.
LazarusNichols.com, SoundCloud, Spotify, any of that good stuff.
Cool. And I do thoroughly recommend finding out everything about Lazarus. He's on Medicine Show Records as well. So if you just go Medicine Show Records, Lazarus Nichols, you'll find one. And you're going to be on the next album as well, Laz, that Summer Hits album.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, so am I. Look forward to working with you again, though. So again, thanks to Matt for joining us. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. We're going to go back to Sophie in the garden here to see us out. Again, thanks, Laz. We'll catch you soon, brother.
Right on.
There you are, Sophie.
Hello.
Have you had fun?
I've had a great time.
Good.
It's been fire, danger, excitement, thrills.
There was a bit of a Joan of Arc thing going on there. It wasn't fun to see it. It was more like Joan of Arc.
It's just the fact that I'm a witch on Beltane with a fire a bit too close for my liking, to be honest. It was, especially with the history of this area.
I
like,
know.
No thanks.
We're talking about Elizabeth Gowdy on that occasion, weren't we? The last witch was burnt just about 8 miles from here.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm not going to sing my witchy song tonight. I'm going to sing a couple of love songs. I think that's Mara's beautiful songs. I was like, it's got me all inspired.
See, that's what's nice about doing it in the round.
Yeah, we're all following each other and thinking, that's lovely.
Yeah.
I love a bit of that.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, I remember that. When it might dig out something that you haven't sung for a while.
Yeah.
So, not that anybody's sung any